Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm Sabrina Hotch the Fire Shit, and today we're talking about Boruto the Next Generation anime. Now, I've been wanting to talk about it just for a little bit because I actually have been watching Boruto heavily. I've been watching it the last couple weeks, and I'm like, why not make a video about it? Just kind of talking about it, expressing my own opinions, and basically I want to talk about the whole entire field trip / hidden mist arc. Now I want to kind of talk just a little bit about the Sarada, the little Naruto Gaiden arc, kind of talk about that real quick. I will say that was a pretty decent arc. It wasn't bad at all, really good animated, I would say. Also, Sakura was a fucking beast going against Shin. That's so far one of the best fights besides her Sasori fight that I've seen Sakura in. I'm sorry, Sakura's not a bad character, but she's not my favorite. I'm not gonna go out of my way and say like I'm #1 Sakura-chan fan. No, fuck that shit. She's okay. That was one of her dopest fights, and you see she's dope as an adult. As a teen, she was kind of garbage. As a kid, she was fucking garbage as hell. So, talking about this whole entire hidden mist / field trip arc, it is really interesting. I like the characters in this. We are introduced to a lot of hidden mist characters. We see some more of May. We see she is definitely aged up. You know, everyone used to be a huge fan of May. I mean, she was cool. I thought she was a pretty dope Kage in her own way because of her lava style, her Kikagenkai, you know. But I mean, now she's kind of she's just there. She's there to be around. Chojuro is the 6th Mizukage, if I'm correct, and I mean he fits the role. He's doing his job, he's doing it well, he's having the village, and it's looking honestly really good because we never had a real glimpse of the hidden mist village before now in the Naruto anime, so it's good to see it now in the Boruto anime when everything's a little settled down after the war, everything's cool. So in this hidden mist village, we're introduced into more characters like Kagura, he's a dope ass character. Who knew that kid could be such a beast? And I'm ready to see him unleash full power, what he's capable of doing against the 7 Mist Swordsmen or the 6 Mist Swordsmen if once he kind of switches over, or against Boruto, whoever he decides to fight, just whoever, right? And then we also get introduced into Shizuma. Everyone is Hoshigaki. Now, Shizuma, Hoshigaki. God, that name is just, it's a tongue twister. Everyone's saying, yeah, that's Kisame's son. They're from the same clan. I don't believe that's his son. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments down below. But they're from the same clan, but that's not Kisame's son. I see so many videos, Kisame's son. I'm like, bruh, that's not his child. It looks like him because they're from the same fucking clan. Jesus Christ, just because someone has the same last name doesn't mean it's their son or daughter or mom or dad. It's just they're in the same clan. They're just the same fucking bloodline. Like, what the fuck? Like, calm down. It ain't that serious. But kind of diving more into, like I was saying, this arc has actually been really good. A lot of stuff's going on. We're introduced into more characters, more layers of characters. We get to see more of Inojin, Shikadai, Boruto, of course, Sarada, Chocho. Not to mention, we also get more other characters that we really do like. For me, I'm also really interested in seeing what Mitsuki can really do and what he brings to the table of the show. I love Mitsuki. I think he is a dope ass character. He has so much potential, especially with that sage mode ability that he has, that he can fully unleash, and I can't wait to see what he's gonna do in the next coming up episodes of the Boruto anime. So to kind of catch you guys on, we have Kagura, who is he's just a beast. He's scared to use weapons because the last time he used a weapon, he cut Shizuma in the chest, and Shizuma's like, I got your back no matter what. You better have my back when the time is ready. So pretty much because of the scar that he left on Shizuma's chest, freaking Kagura is under the spell that he has to do whatever Shizuma says, do what, you know, Shizuma's orders, and defy, you know, possibly being the 7th Mizukage, you know what I'm saying? But that's not all true, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with you, that's not all true. Hopefully that Kagura can turn his life around because he is the grandson of Yagura, which of course you guys know is the 3 tails that we were introduced to in the Naruto anime. And honestly, I want to hear more about the background, more about Yagura. I feel like we only got enough of him just to tell a bit about the Tail Beast, but not enough about the clan and more about him. So I want to hear more about Yagura, learn a lot more about Kagura. Hopefully he can really channel that inner demon and kill a motherfucker, because I think that'd be kind of dope too. Not to mention, now in the current episode that we just saw that just came out, I don't know the number at this particular moment. Maybe I'll have it on the screen. Maybe I won't even do it. I don't even know. But in the most current episode, we have Boruto kind of pulling up some stuff like, you know, and my dad hears that I got beat up. There's gonna be some issues. So you pretty much he tricked Chojuro and Mei into letting him, Sarada, go and save Kagura. The names are so kind of like right there, to go save Kagura. So Chojuro was like, well, I guess I'll come with you. So we are introduced into the new 7 Mist Swordsman, which they're kind of like bootleg versions. They're not really terrifying, they're not really scary like the previous versions, and I'm not gonna say all the previous swordsmen were really scary, because honestly, like a lot of people say, it's the swords that make people scary as far as those characters go. It's the weapons that they have and how they use them which will make them scary. Like, I mean, that is basically what makes those characters, as far as the 7 Mist, dangerous. It's those fucking weapons. Without that, they're regular water mist ninjas. I mean, like, it's nothing super duper crazy. It's their regular basic ass, not basic, but they're fucking high powered with the weapons, and they're pretty strong without the weapons. So it's nothing too fucking crazy. But these new 7 Mist Swordsmen, you know, they all have the different weapons, and we're actually gonna see in the next episode Sarada versus the person who has the Kiba blades, like Aramari Ringo or Maserati, I don't know, Ringo, like her. And I cannot wait to see that episode, 'cause I think it's actually pretty cool. I want to see more of Sarada, what she can really do to the table. She has a lot of potential, and a lot of people are saying they want to see more of her than Boruto, because Boruto is pretty much like a copy and paste of Naruto, but a lot of whininess. I do want to see a lot of Sarada, because she's a pretty unique character, and she has a lot of potential to really become that 9th freaking Kage, to take that spot. I do think Konohamaru is going to take the 8th, just to be honest with you guys. It only makes sense for him to follow the same lead as Naruto, pretty much. I mean, it makes sense. Might as well give her the 9th and call it a day. But I think it'd be cool to see not only another woman inside of the Hokage position, but a Uchiha at that. That would just be astounding. Of course, there was really big talks about, really debates about should Madara being a Hokage, the first Hokage, blah, 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 blah. But honestly, these episodes have been really good. I know this is kind of like offbeat kind of review, kind of talk about the arc, but it's honestly, the Boruto arc is actually looking really good. Like I said, there's a lot of action kind of coming into play. There's actually a lot of storytelling, and I cannot wait to see what they're going to do after this, because pretty much I want to see what we lead up to, what we have Kawaki versus Boruto, and how this all adds up. Basically, also this arc can possibly teach Boruto how to use swords as well, because he is at the place known to have some of the best swordsmen, being the 7 Mist. So I want to see more of Kagura really unleashing his inner demon, showing that he can slice and dice a motherfucker, and then like really destroy everybody and fight against Boruto for a little bit, say, oh yeah, what am I doing, you're my friend, and then fight against the 7 Mist swordsmen, take one of them out. I want to see Boruto get some new techniques, learn some new stuff, and see him as evolve as a ninja. Give us more of that Jogen, give us more of that Jugen, that eye that he got. I want to see more of those abilities and what that really is capable of. Not to mention, I want to see more of Sarada. Hopefully she can get, you know, further unlocked potential on that Sharingan, and then maybe get some more of Shikai, Ino, Jin, and Chocho, show us their teamwork, and definitely show us more of Mitsuki, because I want to see his true inner snake demon sage mode power. You know what I'm saying? He has so much ability. This team, having the Jogen being an Uzumaki / Hyuga, being a fucking Uchiha with a great deal of power, because you can learn the Byakugo like her mom. She'd be strong as hell. And then not to mention, you have Sage Mode, half-breed, Orochimaru, baby, Mitsuki. I mean, there's so much potential in the show, and I definitely want to see more characters kind of evolve. I want to see other characters come out into play, like stuff like that. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you like this arc? Are you ready for the next arc? What do you not like about the arc? Let me know in the comments down below. I will see you guys in the next video. This is Infamous, and I am out.